Hey, what's up YouTube? Thanks for joining me today. It's me, Tobias here, and today I kind of have like a fish emergency kind of situation. And I just want to say before I really get into this video, some of you may be familiar with my fish videos as kind of being like, oh, happy-go-lucky kind of fish videos or whatever. But I feel like I should share 100% of what's going on with my fish, and since I've been starting this hobby since um it's not always fun and games when keeping fish. Stuff will happen along the way. Fish will get sick. You might make mistakes, and I've been doing this for maybe 6 months or so at the most, probably at the most 6 months. And so I'll be the first to admit I don't have a whole lot of experience with keeping fish, and a lot of this is kind of I'm learning along the way, kind of. But pretty much, in my pool pond, I went and checked on it this morning. I check on my fish every day, of course. And my Black Moor Goldfish, I noticed that it had white spots, and which is also known as ick. And so immediately, this took up the better half of my day already, because I was looking online trying to figure out what's going on. And pretty much from what I understand, ick, when you start seeing the white spots, that's actually the fish's immune system fighting the parasite. So pretty much ick is a parasite, and it lives inside the fish. Then it spreads rather rapidly, from what I understand. And from what I can tell, only the Black Moor has it right now. So what I'm gonna have to do is separate that fish immediately. Luckily, what I have over here is this aquarium bin. I'm sure some of you may have seen it before or may be familiar with my aquarium bin. This is it right here. Luckily, I've had it cycling for almost a week already, so I'm just lucky that I already had this set up, or else that would be another hurdle in trying to get this fish well again. If you don't see the white spots on the fish, other signs that your fish might have ick is if your fish is acting lethargically, and I would say my Black Moor definitely is. I actually found him kind of stuck to the pond pump earlier from the suction of the pond pump, which is not very strong, so that's just telling me he is in a pretty weak state right now. So immediately what I did is, after I did all my research, it probably took quite a while, but what I ended up getting is this. I picked up some garlic. A lot of people online were saying that garlic is good for when a fish has ick. I bought this aquarium salt, which is good for when a fish has ick, and I also bought these 5-in-1 aquarium water test strips. I will admit I have been a little negligent with checking my pool pond's water parameters, just because the times that I have been checking the parameters have been very good. So I kind of got lazy. Honestly, I just got lazy and didn't feel like I needed to be checking it as often, and I was totally wrong. So we're going to go ahead and check the parameters right now. That could be one reason that a fish can get ick. Another way a fish can get ick is if you get it from the pet store and it already has the parasite, it's just not showing. And apparently that's why it's very important to quarantine your fish. And I'll admit that I was a bit ignorant of the fact that quarantining fish is such a mandatory thing. I'll admit I have not been doing that, but the thing is that I've had those fish for like months already, so it didn't come from the pet store. Whether I quarantined the fish or not, in this situation it wouldn't have really made a difference. But in the future, I'm always going to quarantine my fish because I don't want to take any risks like that. So let's go ahead and get that fish out of the pool pond. Hopefully it has not spread to the other fish yet. So this type of thing can potentially wipe out all your fish if they get it. And if they do not, it's a very fast spreading parasite. Hopefully it's not too late, because I did just catch it this morning. I mean, I caught, as in I not caught the fish, but I noticed the ick this morning. So hopefully it's not too late. Alright guys, so right now I have the fish acclimating in my tub aquarium. So I have the light on now, but once I'm finished filming this video, I'm going to turn this light off, just so the fish can relax. Let's see if I can get a good look at the spots. Yeah, you could do you see all those white spots? Yes, poor guy has ick. So I did put the heater in the in that bin, or I'll just call it the aquarium. I did put the heater in that aquarium, and I did buy another thermometer. It should be around here somewhere. Where did I put it? Here it is. So I'm just gonna rinse this off and put it in there. Another thing about treating ick that I read online is that you want to raise the temperature of the water because ick does not do well in warm water. So you want to raise the temperature of the water as warm as you can, as long as it's not too warm for the fish. I'm gonna put some aquarium salt in there, and I'm also going to put some cut up a garlic clove and put it in there. And right now what I'm gonna do is, while we're waiting for that fish to acclimate to the new aquarium bin, I'm going to go up and test the water parameters of the pool pond. Just to give you guys an idea of the cost of some of this stuff, these 5-in-1 aquarium test strips, these were about $9. This aquarium salt was $6.99, I believe, and these two garlics were they were 2 for $1. And if I'm not mistaken, if this is getting taken care of properly, like as I think I'm doing it, the lifespan of the ick parasite should only be about 4 days, I believe. So in 4 days, hopefully, as long as the fish isn't already too sick, hopefully this will go away in like the next 4 days. Alright guys, let's take a look at the results. It looks like my pH is on the acceptable to high side. My alkalinity, that's getting from the ideal to high side as well. And then we got the total hardness of the water. It looks like my water is very soft. And then nitrates and nitrites, it looks like we're at 0. It looks like my water parameters aren't too bad, just the pH and the alkalinity. I'm gonna have to lower those a little bit. I know for the pH, I can try adding some driftwood. That'll probably lower the pH a bit. And for the alkalinity, I'm gonna have to look up what I have to do about that, or if that's even like that important. We have been having a lot of rain recently, and if you look over here around the water lily plant, there's a lot of algae right there. I'm probably going to go in and remove some of that. And I also just noticed today that there are 2 snails that just appeared. There's one right there and another one over there. I'm guessing those snails probably came in as hitchhikers back when I bought this water lily. Alright guys, so the fish is just about done acclimating, so we're going to go ahead and add this aquarium salt. It'll give you the measurements, or like the directions on how much you should put on the back. So yeah, we're using tablespoons here. Okay guys, well the Black Moor is now inside the bin. It looks like the flow might be a little strong. It seems like it's pushing him around quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to figure something out right now. So the flow ended up being way too fast, so I unplugged the filter. I do have another filter that I'm going to try. Hopefully that'll work out okay. But first, before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in get the garlic ready, put the garlic in there. Alright guys, this is about how much garlic I'm going to put in. I'm going to spread it out throughout the tank. Alright guys, so I just dropped a little piece of garlic in each corner. One down there, one down there, one over there, and one down here. Yeah, I still have to go and find that other, or I do have another filter. I just need to clean it and put it in here, and hopefully that'll be okay for him. Alright guys, so that's going to be just about it for this video. Hopefully I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let you guys know what happens in my next... Hey, what's up guys? So I was just editing this video and I decided I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on until the next video to let you guys know what happened. but unfortunately that Black Moor Goldfish did not survive through the night. By the time I realized how sick the fish was and was trying to treat the fish, I think he was already so far gone in the sickness because as I said earlier on in this video, when I found him in the pond with the white spots, he was like kind of stuck getting suction to the pond pump, and which means he was already really weak at that time. In the aquarium bin that I set up, the same thing was happening. He was getting sucked into the filter, so I unplugged that filter. I put in a much smaller filter, which I'll show you in a second. Even that small filter was too strong for him. I want to show you guys a video of my dead Black Moor Goldfish just to show you guys that the garlic really worked. Like, the next day, the white spots were all gone, and I'm going to show you a video of that right now. So if you don't want to see the dead fish, showing a dead fish on my channel is not something that I want to do, and it's something that I hope to never have to do again. The only reason that I'm doing it is because I know some people will be skeptical of whether... Some people might not just take my word for it when I say the garlic worked, but the garlic really worked. All the white spots were gone the very next day, but unfortunately the fish had passed away. So I just want to warn you right now, if you do not want to see the dead goldfish, just close this video right now. I'm going to show it in a second. I'll show you here some before and some after of like how the fish looked when it had the white spots, how it looked when the white spots were all gone. After the goldfish died, it did turn like a slight orange tint. And also, you know, here's the what that filter looked like, the second filter that I put in. I put in the same cartridge that I had cycling. Check online, like a lot of people say that the garlic works. In my case, I feel like the garlic worked so quick. Because the thing is, you can't treat the ick when the white spots are showing. Like if you put ick medication in, it won't be able to treat the fish until the ick leaves the fish and it's in the water, and then you can attack the parasite with the medication. So anyways, guys, this video is ending on a pretty sad note. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, like, you know, this won't happen again in the future. I've been keeping a close eye on the fish in the pool pond. I've not seen any white spots appearing on any of the fish in there. So I think I separated my Black Moor Goldfish just in time. But anyways, guys, if you're new here, my name's Tobias. I do all sorts of videos. I do fish videos, pool pond videos, aquarium videos, terrarium videos, cover songs, vlogs, reviews. I do a lot of different stuff. And if you've never seen any of my other videos before, I encourage you to go check out my channel. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a like. That really helps me out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.